Single Queen. This is Desmond Booker, a Christian dating and relationship coach. I help successful queens go from single to successfully dating without settling. You may be watching me on YouTube. Welcome, YouTube. Thank you for liking this video if it's giving you some value and helping you along your single journey. Also, I want to thank you for subscribing to our channel. We're growing. I want to welcome all of those on IG, my IG family, as well as the Facebook group Queens Don't Settle. We're just excited about today and excited about the great things. Can you believe that July is almost right around the corner? June is out of here, right? So I want to ask you a question today. We've been really talking about attracting the right person, what type of person you're wanting to attract, how to attract them into your life. But I want to ask you a question today, and that question is, who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? Are you even a goal-oriented type person? Not only reaching and wanting goals, but are you the type of person that is reaching your goal? We set goals, but are you achieving the goals that you set? So I know that many of you are expressing to me that you're single and you're ready to date. Some of you are feeling like you're needing to heal. So we talked about that. We talked about you. What stage are you in? What do you really want, right? What do you really truly desire? Do you desire to be healed? Do you desire to be healed and in a relationship? Are you ready to date with success? So we talked about the different stages. All of these things are very important when we're talking about you dating with success, ending up in this healthy relationship, ending up in this loving, committed marriage. And so, as I help queens, who are you becoming becomes very important. And that's my main focus, is that when I begin to sit down with queens and see where she is, see where she wants to go, see the type of relationship she wants to be in, right? Who is she becoming? Because until you become her, everything else really is secondary. The marriage, the relationship, the date, all of that, him coming into your life, all of that secondary, because who you become is going to, as we talked about last week, attract that type of person into your life. And so who are you becoming? Who is it that you're wanting and desiring to become? And so many of you are becoming her without even knowing. Have you noticed that you're ending up in a job that you probably wouldn't want to work in, or you may be trying to open up a business, but then this is not, it's who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? Who do you want to become? Okay. Do you want to become a mother, and have children and be that household wife? Do you want to be this career woman, and not even really work on a 9 to 5, but work in your? Who are you really becoming? I want you to get really specific about this, because the type of people, not only the type of man, not only the type of king, but the type of people are going to start coming into your life. You're going to have to focus on who you're becoming. Okay. Now, I help successful queens. So that means that you already are seeing success in other areas of your life. And now you're ready to see success in your love life. But I also want to talk to you, those that feel, quote unquote, not successful in their life, not becoming who, I don't even know. What does that mean? So I want you to take a moment, and I want you just to really think about it and begin to write it down. Who am I becoming? Who am I becoming? I want you to really, who do I want to become? What does my life what do I really want my life to begin to look like? Now, again, I help you go from single to successfully dating, but I also help you with the success part of it too. So if you're needing help with that part of it, let's begin to talk about moving you into that successful. Or if you're seeing success, let's move up another level of that success in your life. Okay. So who are you becoming? Once you begin to identify who it is that you're wanting. And let me say this, it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your age. I can go a list of people who started becoming who they, quote unquote, wanted to be at a later on in life. So don't allow the I'm too young or I'm too old or it's too late. It's never too late, right? But you got to begin to become her now. Okay. What do you love doing? What would you love? What could you see yourself doing? What you see? Because all of that is going to bring that person. What if you are not doing it now and you meet somebody and then you find out I have a passion to do this, but the type of person that you're connected to doesn't want you to be that type of person. Do you see? So it's better to become her. And then while you're becoming her, when he comes into your life, then it's a better fit. I know so many times that based upon where I am now, and then he comes into my life, and then I want to do something else. Well, guess what? He may hinder or may not want that or may not be supportive in that role, right? I see you guys jumping on. We're just talking about who are you becoming. So it's important. It's important from my perspective to go ahead and become her. And in the process of becoming her, then guess what begins to happen? He will come. Things will begin to happen. Things will begin to fall in place. Many of you are feeling stuck. And if you're feeling stuck and don't know what direction, this is a great question to ask yourself, because who you're becoming is going to, quote unquote, for lack of a better word, unstuck you. It's going to unstuck you. It's going to cause you to move forward when you begin to look at who you're becoming, what type of goals, where do you see yourself in 5 years? See, these questions are something that you ask the men, but you need to ask yourself, where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself accomplishing? What do you want to do? What do you desire to do? Right? I hate to say this, but some queens have even wanted to be married and desired to be married and then begin to move in a direction, and they said marriage is now off the table. Why? Because they feel that they just want to be that career woman, be by themselves, right? Accomplish things by themselves. Again, who do you want to become? I want to be this wife working this in this amazing business with my husband. Who do you want to become? All right. So when you take a moment and you begin to write that down, when you begin to write where you're wanting to go, what are your passions, what are the things you're desiring to do? And again, I can help you. So if you're needing help with this, DM me if you're on Instagram, or comment below help if you're on YouTube, help below Facebook, Facebook Queens Don't Settle group, comment below help, and I'll help you with this. Because again, in the process of you becoming her, healed, getting that direction, getting those goals, getting all these things, you're going to begin to see your life flow better. You're not trying to grasp at straws. You're not just waking up and going to work. It's just another day, this mundane routine. No, I'm actually getting up on purpose, for a purpose, because I'm marching in this direction. When you begin to understand who you're becoming, watch this, you're going to begin to change as you're becoming her and changing. Then the type of man that is going to fit you is going to come into your life, and you're going to attract him by becoming the person that you are meant to become and wanting to become. All right. Remember, queens don't settle. Now, if you are on YouTube, if you like this video and you want to see more like this, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Also, thank you for commenting. This helps us get more out there. Also, there's a bell notification here on YouTube. Then also for you that are watching me on Instagram, thank you for following me, sharing and subscribing, and following me on Instagram as well as Facebook. Queens Don't Settle. We know that you could not come into this group without asking to be a part of this group. So if you are watching me on YouTube or Instagram, you want to be a part of our Queens Don't Settle, that is a private group, and that I help as well. You can go ahead and join our Facebook group, Queens Don't Settle. All right, this has been great. Thank you for joining me. Again, who are you becoming is so important, especially if you're desiring to be healed, to go from healed to successfully dating, to a healthy relationship, to a committed, loving relationship. It's a process, it's a journey. Don't so much look at the end result, but so much look at the journey and who you're becoming, and enjoy the process on your way to the promise. Have a great day. Remember, queens don't settle.